YouTube. This is Adam from realheroin.com. Just thought I'd reply to a quick question I got from one of my readers. Fairly common question, so I thought I'd record a video about it. He asks, how do I know if a girl likes me? How do I tell when a girl is interested in me? Um, Now, this is one of my favorite questions, really, because for me, this came very naturally. Unfortunately, it's very hard to. I mean, it's not hard to teach something that comes naturally to me, but essentially picking up on the cues that girls let out when they like you is very simple. Simply because girls are very. I mean, they're not obvious by nature, in the sense that they, have their ways in that way. But when they like you, they show that. They, at least in my experience, when a girl likes you, she shows you that she likes you, and that could be in numerous ways. That could be by, I mean, personally, the most common way of a girl showing that she's interested in me is by locking eyes with me. Doesn't matter if she's 3 meters away, or if she's across, the stadium, on the other side of the room, whatever it is. She locks eyes with me, and if she locks eyes with me, that for a couple of seconds, then I know that she sees something in me. And yeah, that would be my number one tip, really. If you want to know how to tell if a girl is interested in you or not, the eyes say it all. Just look at her in the eyes. If she looks away, she's not interested. But if she looks back after a second, then she's interested. And if she keeps doing it again and again, then you should have already been over there talking to her mate, because it only shows her that you're a wimp if you keep looking back at her all the time. You gotta be bold and go talk to her once she shows you that tiny bit of interest. Um, Also, smiles say more than a million words when they come from a girl. So if a girl looks at you in the eyes, or if she smiles at you, be sure that she's interested in you. And touching is also a very common gesture from girls when they're interested in you. So if you're speaking to a girl and you feel like she's touching you on the arm like all the time, like you're suddenly like a stand-up comedian and she just has to touch. You're so funny that she always has to touch you when you get her to laugh. Then you can be sure she's interested in you. Um, there are shy girls who are bad at showing their interest, but I find it that most girls, and by most girls I count in even like shy girls, and like most of the girls I've met have been very obvious in their ways of showing that they're interested in me. So just see how she acts around her friends as well. Maybe she has, a baseline, a certain way of acting when she's around her friends, but the moment you turn in, she just becomes ill read and starts stuttering and starts just talking with a different voice. That could also be a fairly obvious sign of her being interested in you. So use those tips for gauging the interest of the girl, to know if she's interested in you. Um, the rest of my YouTube channel can always be viewed for more videos like this if you want to learn more about how to get with girls. I also run a website, or rather a blog, I should say, named realherin.com. So there's a link in the description to my blog where you can read more about the stuff I talk about on YouTube. Good luck, mate.